play a blue card, what you do is you're going to take the 3 and their 1 and add them together, and that's how many hexes they're going to move. So they would move 4 on a blue card. When a challenger plays a red card, they would deal 2 damage to both other players, plus they would move 1 times 2 for a total of 2 hexes. And when they play a green card, they would roll the number of dice that's on the card. For instance, for Covier and Patrice, who is easy, they would roll 1 dice. For Parks and Chris, who is standard, they would roll 1 dice. And for Osborne and Ronaldo, they would roll 2 dice for hard. So they would roll 2 dice. The total of the dice adds up to the moves that they're going to make. Also, when you play the 1-player mode, the challenges do not play the events written on the cards. There is a way to cancel out a challenge's red card, and that's by playing a reaction card and canceling out the damage. The challenger will still move the number of hexes on their card. You would always make your move and then play the event. Challenges do not play the events. Now there's 3 phases in this game. There's the scheming phase, the running phase, and the end of round phase. When you do the scheming phase, you place the challenger's cards down, face down. You reveal your card, and then you reveal the challenger's cards. When you do the running phase, whosever move it is, you would go in that order. For instance, say I was playing Covier and Patrice, I would go first, so I would move 3 hexes and then drop 1 meteorite of 2 damage for each hit race to draw 1 card and advance 2 hexes. Then it would be Parks and Chris' move. They played a red card, so it would be 1 times 2, so it would be 2 hexes they move. Plus they deal 1 damage unless I could play a green card to cancel that damage out. Let's look at Osborne and Ronaldo. They played a green card, so they would roll 2 dice and move that amount of hexes. So here I rolled a 5 and a 4, so they would move a total of 9 hexes. In the running phase, there is a point where a player would draw up their hand. For instance, Osborne and Ronaldo, they went and made their move, so they rolled their dice and they moved 9 hexes. Say this was the last card that I played on this hand, and I had no cards left in my hand. I would draw up at this point 5 cards. So the rule is, after everybody's move, whoever doesn't have cards in their hand would draw up the amount of cards that they're required to draw up. Now in the end of round phase, the lead racer, say I was in the lead, I would get to move 1 hex forward. The other 2 players would be able to draw 1 card each. Any player that does not have any cards in their hand would have to draw up their hand. The 2 challengers will draw up 6 cards, and if I was playing Covier and Patrice, I would draw up 5 cards. And of course, the end of the race, whoever goes over the finish line, they have to be over the finish line in order to win. That's basically how you play a 1-player mode or 2 players against the challenger.